Okay guys, so I'm going to give you an update on my staking Time Wonderland, and at this point I've lost money. So what am I going to do? Is this thing bad? Is it not what I thought it was? So let's kind of give you a quick update. You guys go to the dashboard and see where we are as far as the market cap, runway days, APY, treasury balance, all that is. Looking at my sheet again. If you didn't see the first video, so I invested roughly $670 into Time when it was at an 8,500 exchange rate. So I got in at the height of the hype, right? And I did sell off a couple $100 trying to get my initial investment back over time. And at this point, somewhere around here, I was up about 37%. And as of today, I mean, look at the exchange rate. We went from 8,500 to 3,400. So I'm down 20% at this point. So a couple things, just a reminder of what I told you in the beginning. First of all, this was house money. This was profits that I took from somewhere else that had made money on other altcoins and invested in this. So it's not real painful for me to lose it. It was an experiment in DAOs for me. Also, I'm not an emotional investor. In fact, what I've done is this thing started to tank along with a lot of the other altcoins over the last couple of weeks. You can see I was kind of updating and excited every day doing updates here. And as you can see, as it started dropping off, I just step away from the screen. I advise you to do the same too, right? Because it's money that I can afford to lose. And that's the type of money you should be investing in risky stuff. So then I start coming back every 3 days, every 6 days, etc. So I'm actually starting to feel better about the project. As it started tanking really heavy, I started getting worried it was just going to go to zero. But I'm not much of one to watch charts and analytics. I'm more of a creative. I mean, I'm a marketer by nature. So I watch the press around projects. I watch the team. Those things are really important to me, as well as functionality. So what I've been doing to try to build up, see if I really wanted to stay in this or what I thought about it kind of long term. Simple things like watching videos on it. Obviously I'm coming over here to, and I suggest you do this, to the Time Wonderland Twitter. And I've been loving seeing all the things that are going on. The release of the Wonderland governance framework and some different things. That's boosted my confidence a lot. So I come over also looking at Daniel's Twitter feed and try to read up and keep up to date, and even looking at just searching for the name on Twitter and looking at kind of the news and not what other people are saying, but just the news that's kind of going on, as well as on some of the other crypto news sites, etc. And you know, here's the biggest loser of the week, right? So I should be really shook, but I'm not. I'm actually surprisingly, after a week of being bled out and punished, feeling a little bit more comfortable about Time Wonderland. And now I'm asking myself in December, do I want to take some winnings from somewhere else and add a little bit more to this? Do I want a dollar cost average in a little bit? Because I've still got a little bit of confidence that this could turn around quite a bit and do something. You know, and here's another great sign. I mean, 6.7%. Again, I was at 8,500. It's 3,400. I really took a bath on that. You know, I've been in it about, how long have I been in this? Over a month. So, I mean, yeah, price, and we look at 30 days. So, you know, I got in somewhere back here and we're all the way down here. But this might be a buying opportunity. And I'm perusing Twitter and the news feeds, and I'm looking for a little bit more convincing of whether I should put some more profit in here. Again, I'm only going to risk house money. I am big into the blue chip and Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are where my moon bags are. But I also like some of this fun stuff, experimenting and gambling. But I surprisingly, after being beat up so bad over this last week, still feeling somewhat confident that Wonderland Time could really do something. So I'm curious, and I've only got several $100 in it, right? Did you sell off in the panic as it was coming down? Are you going to hodl and stay with it? I don't see this necessarily as a long-term. I mean, they've told us it's not a long-term project as far as the staking. It's just a way to build the treasury, and then like a VC fund, and then they're going to invest it into other things. So are you such a big believer in Time Wonderland and Daniel that you're going to stay with them no matter what it goes into? You're just going to try to ride this, which is kind of where I'm leaning, until I think the staking's not going to have any more value, or is this thing you got wiped out and you're done with it and you're not going to mess with it anymore? I'm curious what you guys are thinking. Can you point me to any good articles that you think might convince me one way or another? I'd love to see you link them or talk about them in the comments. So that's my update, guys. Took a beating so far, but I'm going to stay in it.